Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be reviewing another comic book. This is going to be Action Comic number 381, um, The Dictator of Earth, Superman, The Dictator of Earth. That's the title for the comic issue, you know what I mean? So, yeah, before I actually start this review, um, first let me take it out of the bag because there are a few things I'm going to show you guys inside the issue. But first, before I actually start the actual review, for you guys who haven't read this issue for whatever reason, I really don't expect you to. I mean, it's been what, 40, 50 years? 69, so yeah, about 40 years. Not trying to be sarcastic, but, really, I really don't I expect maybe 5% to have 5% of comic book readers to have actually read this issue or something like that. But whatever. For those who haven't read this issue and are wanting to read this issue for whatever reason, stop this video now. Stop this video. Pause the video. Buy it. Or get it through. If it's in a graphic novel, read it in the graphic novel or online or however, and then come back to this video and to watch a review because it's gonna be a good review. So yeah, 10 seconds as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who still haven't read this issue and are wanting to, and still haven't, don't complain down in the comments below or be messaging me that I never gave you a fair warning, because I did. So yeah, Action Comics number 381, Superman as the Dictator of Earth. What I think of it. So basically, Superman is being framed, you know, you know, is being framed for a bunch of these crimes, for a bunch of crimes that make him look like a dictator. For example, cutting down, he's cutting down flags of other nations and then making his own Superman flag. He's just stealing stuff, destroying stuff, vandalizing, and all that, those things. Eventually, he is caught and and he is sent to court for this. Superman, knowing that this really can't be him, has this tracking device that he's had with him for I don't know how long, and he manages to find these two kids who appear to also be from Krypton. Let me find an image of them here. Who also appear to be from Krypton, and basically what they're basically making Superman do all these crimes, and to dishonor him, or disgrace his name, the family name, and all that. Eventually, they are caught, and Superman is forgiven. And yeah, and then you also have the second story with the Legion of Superheroes, Tales of the Legions of Superheroes here. I don't know if you saw it, but that's there. Basically, and in that short story, you have this what's his name? What's his name? Give me a sec. Set it here. What's his name? Whatever. Yeah, I don't think actually it did say here, but I can't find it here. We have this green, the boy in green right there. Right there. You basically have him struggling with his parents, and he basically decides to just like walk out of the house and goes back to his workplace, to the office he's in, and he goes out. He decides to go on a date with this other girl. I mean, yeah. Honestly, I don't even know who these people are. I don't really follow the Legion of Superheroes. That's a girl. Apparently she was supposed to meet up with her boyfriend, but stuff happened and she wasn't able to. So he decides to take her out, and eventually the boyfriend does come, and they the then he talks the boyfriend out of fighting him, and everything is basically resolved. So I'm gonna say straight off the bat that I am not a huge fan or follower of Legion of Superheroes. But they always seem to include some kind of story with them in an action comic, or at least from the older ones. So whatever. The artwork, as usual, is magnificent. For both the Legion of Superheroes and Superman. I really like the cover here. You have this flag that's like that has Superman emblem. Superman kind of putting it down. It's like what I was saying, that he was taking down flags, then putting up his own flag. You see like there the U.S. flag and Brazil and Italy, and I think that's Brazil. Whatever, you have all these other flags kind of falling down, and he's putting his up. So I really do like the cover. Also, do like the condition of this comic book. It's not really that torn. If I had to, give it like a grade, I'd put it, VF, very fine, or fine, somewhere around there. I mean, this is a bit rolled up, but whatever. I'm not really gonna take points away from that. Just commenting. So the plot for the Superman one is interesting. There are some weird story arcs, well, not story arcs, but weird issues of Superman. This isn't exactly a weird issue, but the plot is just plot and the idea of having Superman almost as a criminal is so out there, you wouldn't think of it until this comes out. So I really do like it. So I do also like that eventually they did find out who did the crimes. So that was good. As for the Legion of Superheroes story, that's more of a chick comic, a comic plot or whatever. It's okay. As I said before, I really don't like Legion of Superheroes. I mean, they're whatever. I feel like since they include them so much in the action comics, they just kind of annoy me and they bore me. So yeah. But the plot for the Legion of Superheroes, the first 5 pages were good, and then the last 10 or 6 pages were not really well done in my opinion. And that's only for the Legion of Superhero ones. Superheroes ones. The writing for the Superman comic was well done. The writing for the Legion of Superheroes, it did have its lovey-dovey aspect there, so whatever. The artwork is good for both of them, so that is a bonus. Everything else is anything else I had to discuss about, the plot, writing, that was well done for more or less both of them. And it is interesting. So on a rate from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, what I would give Action Comics number 381, Superman as the Dictator of Earth, the rate I would give it is an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is what I would give this comic. For the most part, this probably would be an 8.5, maybe even a 9. If it wasn't for the Legion of superheroes that are being added. Granted, some people would think of that as a bonus, but honestly, I just think of that as filler. And I really just don't like that team or squad or whatever. So 8 is what I'd give Action Comics Superman as the Dictator of Earth number 381. 8 out of 10. So subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do comic book reviews. I also review TV shows and movies and graphic novels. So definitely stay tuned for those. For those who have read this issue, what do you think of it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think it should be more than 8, less than 8? And what are your thoughts on the Legion of Superheroes? Do you like them? Do you hate them? And also, what are your thoughts on Superman being like a villain or a criminal? What are your thoughts on him? I wouldn't personally like it, but maybe there's someone out there who does enjoy that idea for whatever reason. So, what are your thoughts on that? And yeah, comment all that down below. And that's basically it. Comment down below, subscribe, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.